Good morning team, how are we? I've just realised I'm naked. I've got no necklace on. Does anyone feel naked without their like necklace on? Like I never take this off anymore unless I'm fake tanning. Anyway, happy Monday. I hope you've had a fab weekend. I've been playing Admin Girly. That's my hat this morning. I've been having a fantastic time, sent off many emails. I'm trying to get into that headspace still. It's still a bit of a work in progress. I am by no means a professional email girly. I mean, I don't just go, hi, are you right? What you got to say for yourself then? Or anything like that, but I do have some cohesive words. I did have some cohesive words anyway. Now that I seem to have turned the camera on and wanted to speak to camera, I don't have any cohesive words, but I did over email. Sent over a load of emails, like I said, and I am now going to film a couple of reels, although the lighting is awful. I did want to do a couple this morning because the lighting was so nice. I was like, oh, you really should do that now. But then I hadn't fake tanned and I really wanted to tan for the outfits. Not because like I'm not giving insecure must be tanned before I can like film, but this outfit just would hit better if I was tanned. So I did that this morning and I've kind of been waiting for it to just like develop a little bit more, and it has, although on the camera I'm looking like a bit of a pale bitch. I look a really good colour now. I even fake tanned my face, and I actually used the Tanologist Express Tan. Hang on. So I actually used this one, which is basically the sister company of Isle of Paradise anyway. Look, they're exactly the same. Every single time that I tan, at the moment I tan with this because I just like the idea of just sitting about for an hour and then I just wash this off and then it develops. Done. But yeah, I wanted to give this one a little whirl today. You can see there's a tan stains on the top, but I really enjoyed this. It is shade dark, but I only put it on for an hour because I don't really like my tan too dark. Like I like it to be quite like, it's giving a little bit sun-kissed, nothing crazy. I actually got sent across this Isle of Paradise daily self tanning lotion in medium dark, and I'm really excited to try it. I might give it a go if... So I wanted to know what it smelled like. It smells just like their fake tan. I have asked Jess previously because I know that she's used it and she was like, I can't actually remember what she said about it, but I might, when this obviously like fades a bit, I might try and give this a whirl, and I might even use a mitt because I seem to remember she said it was a bit streaky. Your hands get a bit orange, so I might even just put it on with a mitt. It says apply to skin and spread evenly over body. Colour develops in 4 to 6 hours. Use daily in place of your usual body moisturiser. Washing hands thoroughly after application. So yeah, a bit scared about that, especially if I have to wash my hands after I apply it. That's giving orange Abby hands territory, and we can't be doing that. I'm 26 now, I need to get a grip of myself. Give that a go when this sort of like fades. Like I said, it's the first day now, so we shan't be requiring that yet. I might have to add a couple more curls in this. It's not really giving the vibe that I want it to, which is, you know, curled, tan, gorgeous goddess. Yeah, I might just run a tongue through it at the front bits because the back doesn't really matter. I don't care about the back. No one's looking at the back when you're filming anyway, so it's fine. What happened this weekend? Let me update you guys on the weekend. God, what happened on the weekend? What did we do? So me and Mum went and saw JLS on Friday night at the Newmarket Racecourse. I've never been to the Newmarket Racecourse. Actually, I lie. I did go to a ladies' day back in like 2018 or 2019. The reason that we wanted to go to JLS in the first place is because of my sister. My sister is a gigantic Aston. She's an Aston girly. She loves a bit of Aston from JLS. She was the girly with the blue jumper. She was loving life and loving him. Anyway, she's obviously like heavily pregnant and was a bit like, uneasy, not sure how I feel about, you know, going to a concert heavily pregnant. Like she's like very close to giving birth, so I think she just kind of thought, actually, is it worth it? Shall I just step out and not go? And we were like, you could come, but she decided ultimately she didn't want to, and I was like, absolutely fair enough, girlfriend. So there's like loads of different paddocks and stuff. Like I said, never been, don't really understand it, but we were in the cheapest one, like the one we paid like £30 for a ticket to see JLS. Slay, I thought. That was actually very good. Basically, after like all the races are done, they filter you through to, I assume, like the main seating part, and that's when they come on and they have like a whole stage and everything. So you have this gigantic line, which me and Mum just sat and watched everyone queue at, and it was so funny. It's just so funny, like British culture is queuing, and just naturally the queues that we all form just naturally, like I love British culture for that. Like we're not dickheads, we're not just gonna push all the way in, like we know how to queue. Anyway, me and my mum were just watching from afar, set up on this like hill, chatting shit, people watching, having a fantastic time. Like I kept looking at the sunset as well, because I was just like, oh, Mum, look at that sunset, because we were like quite high up on the hill. I was like, Mum, you really, like, both of us really enjoy a sunset, so we were both just like, wow, would you look at the vibes, look, zoom out real quick, wow, look at the vibes, this is absolutely fantastic. And I had a great time. They had like a little mix section where they all like became DJs, and they were like mixing up throwbacks of like, what songs were they? Bonkers by Dizzy Rascal, Natasha Bedingfield, I think it was like Feel the Rain on Your Skin, maybe some others, but I can't remember them. But like that section was quite nice, because like my mum knew those songs, and like obviously I knew them as well because I grew up with them, but like I enjoyed that part. Initially I was just like, hate this, because I didn't like the first song, but after a while I was like, oh, actually you've got some sick songs now, I'm getting into it, I quite enjoy that. So yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. Enjoyed going to the Newmarket nights. Would enjoy to go again. Would definitely go again. It's just so mad how I got to see them so close as well, and me and Mum as well, because we're like short asses. We didn't go in like the main crowd. We kind of like stood back a bit, and then I found this bit that we could like stand up on. And there were like people doing it on like other sides of this line, so I was like, oh my god, Mum, get on here right now. And we were able to see them like really well, and it was fab. So yeah, hilarious that me and my sister saw them at the O2 on like September, October time. And now look, do you know what I mean? Like me and my mum just went and saw them at races, and they were literally like, it was maybe a couple of thousand people, whereas like the O2 is like 20k or something. Wild. So and then on Saturday I went and saw Lizzie and Will, but before that I did my first park run by myself. So I think I said in this vlog that Freya was supposed to come with me. She's the one that initially said, hey guys, hey Ab, why don't we do a park run? It's literally this weekend. And I went, well yeah, obviously, fine, I can do it with you, no worries. Well, bless her, she ended up getting really ill in the morning, and she said, oh, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I was like, fuck. And the messages, because of where I am, like, it's in Nelton Park in Bury, if any of you are Bury girlies, and I think they do them quite often. You'll have to look at the website if you're interested in doing like a little park run. I definitely want to do it again. Obviously Freya didn't do it, so she wants to do one, and I'm like, I'm down to do another one, because now I've done it and I know what it entails, I would happily do it again. But oh my god, you know, I speak to you about these mental like blocks that you have, these like boundaries in your head. By Joe, did I begin to form those boundaries, and I just smashed through them, which I was so proud about, because there wasn't very good signal at Nelton Park. For some reason I was trying to do like my YouTube bits whilst I waited for her, because I got there at like 25 to. I was watching the girlies go in, and I was like, well, I'll get out of the car when Freya's here, no worries. So I was just like hanging about in my car, and then it got to about 3 minutes to 9, and I read her messages. They just all suddenly came through. I was like, what the fuck? And she said, oh, I can't make it. And I was just like, oh god, oh god, oh god, we've got 3 minutes, I've got to get there. Like, I just then took a minute and was like, well, I'll just go home. I'll just go home. And then I was like, no, Ab, you've come here now and you've registered, go, you said you'd do it, go on, do it. And I was like, but people are going to be watching me come through, they'll see that I'm late, and they won't, they'll be like eyeing me up and judging me. And I was like, yeah, but who gives a shit? Will they give a shit? Like after a minute, will they care? They'll just go, oh, she's late, lol. Will they care? And then I was tossing and turn. I was like, you're not going to be able to, you're not going to be able to stretch. Like, you don't even know what you're going into. You don't know what the fuck's going on. You don't, and like the amount of doubt and fear, if you guys have seen Inside Out, fear was going like this. Fear was really going like this. And then I just went, fuck it, I'm just going to do it. I got out of my car and I sped walked to the beginning of the race line, not race line, like the park run line, and yeah, ran 5k. It was so wild. I'm so proud that I did it, because like I said, fear from Inside Out was really, the emotion was really like overtime. Like the amount of what ifs that were playing in my brain was absolutely wild. And I won't lie to you, my stats weren't great. My stats weren't great. They were great for me, but then I realised that afterwards they sent you like stats of the day, and they would send you like, oh, where you came in the race, and like where you came in your demographic, and da 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 da, which they hadn't. I came 296 out of 311. And I had to laugh. When I saw it, I had to laugh, because I said, I'm gonna have to laugh, otherwise I'll cry. Bless them. It was round Will and Lizzie's then, when like I got the email, and bless them, all of them were like, yeah, but like it was your first one and you went, and da 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 da. Honestly, the best people ever. Like, they are my cheerleaders, so is Guy. Like, they all were like, yeah, but oi, you went, and also you were 13th in your age category. And I was like, yeah, but was there 13 people there? You know, when like I'm kicking myself down when I'm already down, and I was just really having like a fucking hell, I was shit. Like, especially when I saw 296 out of 311, I was like, wow, so basically last. It was so funny, but that's the thing. I think that's the beauty of it. That's the reason why I started running. Like, I started running because, I mean, I wasn't good at it, and it was a fun hobby that I, you know, like in the end I enjoyed, and I do still enjoy. When I go out for my runs, I really love it, and I come back, and the endorphins and the can't remember, no idea, not important, but many positive emotions come from within me, outside of me, come from the inside out, and I have a fantastic time. I feel a lot of positive emotions when I run. That's obviously why I run, and and like, hello, Abby a year ago wouldn't have been doing that. No other version of Abby would have gone and done a 5k park run, let alone by herself. I'm taking that as a win, despite the fact that I came 296th, but it's just funny, innit? It's just funny, innit? And the amount of people, like, oh, I won't tell you all these details, but there's this one bloke I kept leapfrogging because he didn't have a very good pace. I'll just say that. Anyway, so then me and Guy went to Will and Lizzie's for the weekend, had a fantastic time, loved them, loved the vibes. It's always so chill and lovely. We went to a place called Stowe House, I think it's called. It's a National Trust park, because she knew I absolutely loved the park. What was it called? I'll put it on the screen and I'll show you the pictures. But when me and Guy went to Bath, there was another National Trust park that me and Guy went to that I found, Priory Park, I think it's Priory Park. Yeah, had a fantastic time. Literally took so many photos, so many videos of that. I think Guy was, if it wasn't my birthday, Guy would literally be like, Ab, can we like get a shift on? I was being insufferable, I can tell you for free. I was being insufferable, sorry, not unsufferable, insufferable. Yeah, it was so funny. But yeah, we went to Stowe House, and it was so flipping gorgeous. Absolutely gigantic, by the way. Like, National Trust, you actually have loads of spots. Like, they've got like a National Trust membership because they go to a lot of these places, and Lizzie had like a book and she was showing me all of these National Trust parks, and I was like, oh my god, like there's loads around me as well, to be fair. Like, I didn't really think there was many. I thought there was maybe, like, I knew there was Equid Park and maybe like 2 others, but there's actually quite a few in Suffolk. So now will I get a National Trust membership? Absolutely not, because that's really expensive and we don't really go that often. We're not like, oh, let's go to a National Trust park for the weekend. Like, I love that. I love those vibes. When I go and do it, I absolutely love it, but me and Guy don't really think about doing that on the weekend, although that's what we love doing. So maybe if like we paid to do it, we would go and make an effort to go and do it and explore them. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. That's a can of worms that we don't even have them in the cupboard because we haven't really thought about them. We also played this really fun game on Lizzie's Switch. I can't remember what that was called now either, but there was like party games on it. And it was kind of like, how well do you know the people that you're obviously playing with, and like, who's Scooby-Doo, who's Fred, who's Velma, who's Daphne. They had categories like that, and it was like, oh, who would be this, who would be that. And then they had other ones that was like basically Among Us, but who was the alien. There was another one that was about like facts. You had to know facts, and if you didn't know them, then you'd die. And I was like, me, terrible person, I somehow nearly won just from guessing because I didn't have a fucking clue. There was something about shillings in there and something else. It was so random, didn't have a clue. That was really fab. Obviously I just love chatting with Will and Lizzie. Love going down there with Guy. It's just such an easy, chill weekend. And then yeah, then that rounds us up to today. That is me. I am now going to sort these hairs out. Yeah, we will run a tong briefly through this, I think. And maybe a little bit of dry hair shampoo. Why do I call it dry hair shampoo? Happens every single time. You know when something isn't something, but you call it something else, like you've got a name for it, like you can't then correct yourself. You can try and correct yourself, but like it just is that thing. So I know that dry hair shampoo isn't called dry hair shampoo. I know it's called like just dry shampoo. But it just rolls off my tongue as dry hair shampoo, so it's dry hair shampoo. So yeah. Anyway, also quickly before I start filming, I got this new Hello Sunday SPF, and it looks really, really sick. It's like it's a clear, like, aerosol spray. It's almost like the, is it Garnier? They have like a spray over the makeup SPF, and that like, those are the vibes. She needs to have a little dry, but that's actually fantastic. Shake well before use. Spray abundantly from a distance of 20 centimeters over the face, neck and neckline with your eyes closed before exposure to the sun. I mean, I'm not going to be exposed to the sun, so I didn't really need to do that, but I just wanted to show you what it looked like. That's really cute. I've never tried anything from Hello Sunday before. Very exciting. Very exciting. Happy Tuesday. I thought I would come on and show you my tan again because it's really developed stunningly. I don't know if the lighting is going to be particularly good here, but look, this is the Express, the Tanologist Express tanning mousse, and I love it. I think it looks really, really good. Like, considering, like, I am a pale girly. Like, I think you guys have seen me without fake tan on, especially like last year I didn't really fake tan a lot, but like it looks, not to sort of like expose myself, but it does look really, really nice. Like, just my hands just look so lovely and glowy. I really love it. So I'll link it down below if you guys want to give it a whirl. But yeah, sorry, I just didn't want to, you know, when like I've only got one bottle left of the Isle of Paradise and I just don't want to finish it. I'm that sort of person, so I just now won't use it, and I'll use up all of my other products that I've got until I have to use that other one. But I haven't tried this. This was the first time using it, and I really, really rate it, actually. I also wanted to share with you guys this little PR parcel that I got from Kate Somerville and Living Proof. They've done like a little collaboration, which is really, really cool. Look at the little back. It's got like, are these books? The Summer to Start Your New Beauty chapter. So we've got some beauty bits and hair bits. I've never tried anything from Kate Somerville before. I don't know if you guys have, but you've got all sorts. I've got loads of little minis for like traveling or anything. I'm not actually going away anywhere this year as of yet, unless I suddenly decide to at the end of the year. But we've got a little cleanser here, and then I've got a moisturizer, literally like one of everything for like every skincare step, exfoliating treatment, and a body scrub, which is interesting. I don't scrub my body a lot, I won't lie. Is that grim? Probably. I moisturise a lot more though. I do enjoy that. I've just finished the Soap and Glory body serum, which is really, really nice, BTW. So this is now Living Proof. So we've got a little perfecting one. That's so flipping cute. I do enjoy using a little bit of heat protectant. And then we've got some clean, dry shampoo. I like the packaging of that. That's quite nice and sleek. You know, it's simple and sleek. And then we've got a triple bond complex. What does that look like? Go on. Little bottle. Oh yeah, look at that. I do enjoy the packaging of this Living Proof. It's very nice. Very, like I said, sleek and like modern. Very slay. Then what have we got at the bottom here? Oh, we've got a little book or something. Look at that, it's all wrapped up, that's so cute. A little tote bag at the bottom. Look at this, bookseller since 1797. That's a really stunning, like, forest green. Like, especially in the autumn, that's such a nice tote bag to kind of like go lugging around. And look at the detail on that foiling. Sorry, that might be a bit weird for you guys, but the detail of that is mad. Like, even the brickwork, not one single like misprint. Like, I assume they've like stuck this on and then like peeled it off. It looks so sick. I love that. Sorry, I am quite passionate about tote bags. The size of them, the quality, I enjoy it a lot. Can I see? Oh, I want to see what book's in here. Is it a book? Like, what have you got in here for me, sir? What is it? I am in my reading era. I actually haven't read since I finished that ACOTAR series. I have got Crescent City for my birthday, but you know, when I was like, oh, I'm just gonna have like a little rest, and it's now been like 2 months, nearly, like a month and a bit. What have we got here? Ooh, Happy Place. One of my favourite authors, Colleen Hoover, said that herself. A must-read book of the year. This is so cool. 2 X's, 1 packed. Could this holiday change everything? Well, could it? Oh, these are really cool. I haven't heard anything from her before. Hannah Grace from Icebreaker said, another Emily Henry masterpiece. The closest thing going on holiday without leaving a sofa. I like that, that's cool. Might have a little read of this. Maybe this will get me back into my reading era a little book. Because all my other books, the Crescent City ones, are gigantic. They're probably about 3 times the size of this. I'm joking, probably about double, but it's wild. Oh, that's nice. Even the text. Oh, I don't want to like, you know, when you're like, I feel like I'm breaking the spine, I don't want to, but like the text is even like a really nice size. So I think I'm gonna get through this quite quickly. Sorry, there's only not even 400 pages like this. I'll tear into this quite easily actually. Thank you. Thank you to Living Proof and Kate Somerville. That's so sick. I love that. I enjoy PR parcels like that because it's not like absolutely gigantic. I'm gonna have to put it all in the bin because I can't reuse it. Like all of this stuff, I'm gonna have this as a read. And if I like it, then I'll give it to my mum, I'll give it to my auntie. Do you know what I mean? Like I like it a lot. Anyway, I've got some filming to do now for an ad. They're like buses, my friends, they're like buses. All of a sudden, like, it's so funny when you're self-employed, the doubts that you have of yourself, and you won't, I don't think you'll understand this unless you are like a full-time, part-time creator like myself, and I, not for 1 second am I going boo-hoo. I would like to just preface, I'd like to just start off by saying that I am very, very grateful, but that I get to call this my job. Every single time that I wake up, I'm like, what the hell, this is wild. And I've been full-time for nearly 3 years now, so like, I still don't take it for granted. I'm still very much like, this is my job, this is wild. I feel like Zoella. I feel like I am Zoella. I am the person that I have looked up to since I was a teenager. I have made it. Wow, my teenage self would be like, what the hell, Ab, how have you done this? I don't know either. Anyway, what I was going to say is when you're self-employed and you're in this sort of job, because it's so jam-packed now, which is so sick. Obviously sometimes ads are quite few and far between, and obviously because you're self-employed, the way that I get income is like a lot of my income comes from ads, so it is quite worrying, particularly at the beginning of the year when like not a lot of ads are kicking about because brands budgets and stuff were obviously like finished for the year a lot of the time, and then suddenly everything starts kicking off again during like the spring summertime, and it just gets a little bit mental. So I am still trying to get you a decent amount of footage on here, so it's I don't just want to constantly just be standing talking to you in like loads of different areas, and I understand that that currently is, and I'd like to shoot some more fun little bits like I did last week, you know, doing a little bit of the garden, loads of little like just random life bits. I won't lie to you, there's not a lot of that going on this week because I have got like obviously my 30 days of summer and I've got ads to film, and then when I have got things that I'm doing, sometimes it's with people that I don't want to just be like, anyway, here's my camera. And I don't like to just assume that people are okay with being on camera. I don't want to be that person that's just like, anyway, here's a camera, and then they don't know how to react. I'm fine with doing it with my, you know, friends like Chloe, Jess, Amy and Maria, who like they are on Instagram, that's their job, so I'm fine because I'm like, right, okay, they're okay with being online, so they're fine to be filmed. But like my friends that don't do this for a job, like sometimes I forget as well to ask, and therefore I just kind of then just don't film anything because I don't want to assume, and I also don't want to make them feel awkward, you know. So it's a circle, it's the circle of life. It's not, but I just wanted to let you guys know on that. I don't know, I just started waffling, but I have now got to do some work. Have got to shoot some ads now, I've got to do something. So love you lots, and I'll probably speak to you a bit more tomorrow because this evening as well, me and Guy are going out to see his mate from school that we got in contact with last year or the year before, and we like see every so often, so we're going out this evening. I think we're going around there for like a little takeaway situation, but like I don't want to film that because they're not online, do you know what I mean? So exactly, so I'll probably catch up with you tomorrow. Great success! I know in the autumn you're going to miss these, but for now you're probably sick of me. But garden update, I don't know what these are called. If I've got any green fingers in the chat, can you please notify me of what the hell this is? I love them, they look so flippin' sick, but I have no idea what you are, sorry. And then I think I showed you this in my last vlog, but this is the sunflower update. This is the other one. I think someone's having a bit of a chomp on here, but how the hell are you getting on there? Because like, you're not down here. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not chomping the other leaves, but there's a little sunflower there. And then this is the lupin. Look at how many heads we've got on here. It's actually ridiculous. Look. Like, this is the main one that I obviously got from Chedborough, and then all of the others have just... God, we've had a fantastic time here actually. We've got 4 other heads. That's wild. She's not having a great time. I actually need to snip off like the dead bits. These, like, they're all brown, they need to go. But we have still got some life here. Like, the flowers do keep coming. I've put that all Evergrow. I keep calling it Evergrow. You know, when like you have a name in your head. Yeah, it is just Evergrow for me. That I keep putting that like that stuff in it, and I think it is giving it a little something, but I need to, like, yeah, have a trim of this at some point. And then this is the lupin that I got with my granddad a couple of weeks ago. These bits are definitely like dying. Like, I can probably just sort of like start taking this all off, but we've got a head this side, and this one has actually had enough. She can't be bothered. I haven't actually got any other heads, I don't think, on this one anymore. I think that's that for now. I don't know what this does. My granddad did mention the fact that you could take these off and then plant them in the ground, or like, I suppose, in a pot if you wanted to, and they'll come up. Like, they're basically lupin seeds. I was like, the hell, they look like little sugar snaps. I was like, Grandad, are these mouldy? And he was like, no, you put these in the ground, these little sugar snap looking things, and yeah, they're seeds. So, oh my god, I might like pick these off at some point as well, if I remember. I'll probably remember when I edit this vlog, take them out. Yeah, and put them in the floor, or put them in somewhere, and they'll grow next year, which will be really sick. And then this is my gerbera. Let's just take this girly off because she is done. But these gerberas are still looking absolutely sensational. Again, got this from the range. I don't think B&M have a garden section in my area anyway, but yeah, I think I got this from the range for literally like £5 or £6, and it's done so well. I just love how bright and orange all of that is. And then this is gigantic. Like, what the actual hell? I don't know how many of these little flower things I got from Chedborough when I bought them. I might have just put 4. I might have put like 4 of the little bits in there, and it's just gone mental. Fantastic. I might even put one of these next year in the planters. Obviously this year was like the first year where I started like properly gardening, and like I've really learn like what to put in a planter. I'm glad that I've done it, so then like I've made the mistakes and I won't do it again next year. But I love it. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me too well because the huffer's on, but I'm sort of sat in waiting mode because me and Freya signed up to the waiting list of hot yoga. Yeah, I'm quite excited for it. Obviously we're on the waiting list, so I'm not sure if it's gonna actually pull through. I think it was like £10 or £11 for a class, but it's not until like 7:30, so I'm gonna have some dinner. Wow, a tuna bake. Who'd have thought it? Sorry, chef. Got my pasta bake, and I am just putting on the, what's it called? It's coming on here in a minute, hang on. The Secret Diary of a Call Girl. It's got old lassie in it from Doctor Who. What's her bloody name? What's your name? Where are you? More episodes? Will it say at the top? Don't say. Oh, what's her bloody name? Secret Diary of a Call Girl. This is the girly. Hang on, I'll show you. She's, like I said, she was in Doctor Who. I think she was like the sidekick of Doctor Who. I couldn't tell you which doctor. This is her. Old lassie. You know her name. B. Anyway, I'm gonna sit and watch her talking about what her life obviously is like as a completely real call girl, and I'm gonna have a fantastic time. I love it, even though like it's shit. They're like 20-minute episodes. They were so long ago. I just really enjoy watching it. I just think it's silly and it's fun. Bring back more programs like this, that's what I say. It's Billy Piper. So we've got just under an hour until hot yoga, and I haven't had text or nothing, so I'm assuming it's not happening. So I got the Viennetta out. Guys, it's a party. It's a party. I'm having some, I was gonna say, I'm having some hot yoga. I'm not. I'm having some Viennetta. I love this. I forget that it exists, and then I'm like, oh, get me some of that right now. I've just got the vanilla one, but I know they have like a little mint one as well. Look at that. Look at this. stunning scenes. Fucking Nora! I think if it doesn't happen this evening, I don't think it's going to, but if it really doesn't happen this evening, then I will probably have a little clean out session begin. Hello, good evening. Would you like to come back into focus? Would you like to come back? It's all coming back to me. Hi, come back. Earth to vlog. Oh God. Anyway, gonna have some Viennetta. And if I'm definitely not doing the class tonight, I mean, I was trying to Google, am I supposed to be like within 10 minutes driving radius? Because the girlie didn't tell me that on the phone, and I've been trying to look on the website and it doesn't say anything about having to be like 10 minutes away. If I did get selected to go this evening, it would probably take me about 5 minutes to get ready, and then it takes me at least probably 20 minutes to get there, so I'd need like 25 minutes notice. So yeah, like I said, it starts at 7:30 and it's 2:45 now, so hot yoga definitely isn't happening. Boo! Hiss. But we are potentially looking at doing it next week if we can fit it in. If not, the week after. We will get to hot yoga if it kills us. But I thought I'd start off somewhere easy with this cupboard. Also, I don't know what's going on with my hair. You're just gonna have to ignore my hair. I'm not here to impress you this evening, okay? You're just gonna watch me declutter this, all right? It's okay? Yeah. Upon first opening this cupboard of doom, all of my duvet sets fell out, which is just screaming, to me, is screaming, hey girl, do you fancy organising me? And like, oh my God, guys, why are all my winter coats in here? I mean, they're in here, I know why they're in here, because that's where they live. However, I mean, I do require to go through these, but is that a future Abby problem? There is quite a few, and people aren't going to be buying these yet, are they? Like on Vinted, you're not buying coats on Vinted yet, are you? Like I suppose like end of August I might start putting them up, or like September time, so I do think they're just going to have to stay there. But then we've got this up here. I've got like spare duvet sets, I've got like filming stuff up there, like I've got a green screen and like filming backdrops and stuff from like ages ago. Hello, why are you like not focusing? I must have you on a weird setting, hang on. I don't know if that's sorted it. Anyway, yeah, we've got the guest like duvet set there, we've got loads of spare pillows here, and they just need organising. Like even if I get rid of a bunch of these pillows, I don't require them. I need to make sure I've got some for guests and that me and Guy have got enough. All I need to do is make sure that me and Guy have pillows and a guest or 2 guests have pillows. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't need about 6 pillows. I don't know how many there are. I'm over exaggerating. It's a hyperbole, my friends. I don't know how many are up there. I couldn't tell you. I do think I require some smarter storage though, because currently I've got these tiny little like cube units. I think you can probably see one there. Yeah, and then I don't even know what's in here, guys. I won't lie to you. I don't know what's in there. Let's find out. I really hope YouTube doesn't pick up and copyright in the background because I can't be asked to find my phone and turn my music off, but I wanted to shout out to my nan who made this. She's a crocheting knitting queen, and look, absolutely gigantic like quilts. How flippin' sick, and they're like my colours as well. They're like colourful queen. I think she might have made one for my sister as well, and they're just gigantic and they're so flipping cozy in the winter. Obviously it's like 20-30 degrees, so don't need it at the minute, but it's I just wanted to shout her out. She doesn't make them for anybody, like she just does it because she likes doing it. But what a legend. Look at that, it's literally like a double-sized bed. Like it would cover a double-sized bed. It's gigantic. She obviously spent like so much time on it, and I love it. Look, just so you can see the individual. Sorry, I don't know if my nan's going to be watching this, but Queen, you are smart as hell. Love you lots. Anyway, can I get back to this now? Okay, slay. This is the finished sort of product. Obviously, the coats are a future Abby issue. That's going to be cleared out in like September, because like there's no point trying to get rid of them because I won't be able to find anywhere to store them, and it's just spreading the problem further, whereas they can just sit there for another couple of months and I'll sort them out in due course. But like you can see carpet in there, guys. That's actually quite spectacular. These towels as well, I would actually like to move into the bathroom. I've actually got a little bit of a plan of action, guys. I want to get rid of this. We've had this since we moved in, and it's just like, it looks a bit grim. I would like to say, if you do know what I mean, don't say yeah, okay? Like, fuck off. But also, I know it looks grim. Also, I've had this spare bit of hair out of my ponytail all day. It's really been getting on my nerves. Anyway, this scares me. I don't like it. I look at it and, like, because it's obviously open to the elements, it gets dusty and it's grim. And it's just a bit unsightly, to be honest. I have seen a really nice one on Dunelm, I think. And I think then I'd move this, because I've got like a little black caddy, bathroom caddy sort of thing. It's got like little 4 bits, and that's where I've like always put like shower gels, cleansers. I've got like pads and stuff there as well, but like it could all just kind of be enclosed in like a cupboard. But we haven't got any colour in here. It's magnolia, for fuck's sake. It's grim. They just didn't go, oh, you know what, it's like, I swear, we moved in 2021. There was only one tenant before us. I think, you know, that was like 2019, 2020. I feel like white was quite a prominent thing in 2019, 2020, like especially for like new builds, just whack some white paint on. No, they went magnolia. Fine. Either way, I don't enjoy this anymore. This is the first thing I think we bought for the house, and it was one of those things that I was like, well, I need something to store something. Like, I didn't even have it initially for in here. It was for my content room, and it just came into here. There was something else here, but I can't remember. It was something similar, but it was smaller, I think, whereas this is wider, obviously. But it's just, everything is dusty and gross. And like every month, I come in here and probably have to, you know, just wipe off the tops of every single bottle. And I was like, why do I want to do that? Why would I do that when they could just be enclosed in a cupboard? So yeah, I am looking at that. Again, future Abby problem though. Future Abby problem. It will just look quite nice and like cleaner in here, because it all just looks so cluttered. And like when these are cluttered, the whole thing looks cluttered. When, look, like this, but this should be in here. We're not gonna start, why is an umbrella in here? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it just needs to be hidden. Hidden for no one to see, and that's for me to then find out about. You know, like if I open the door and I see it, slay. Close the door, it's not there anymore. I don't know why did I go on about that? Oh, I'd like to put towels then in there. So like we'd have like a long old thing, and it'd probably like come up to, I think the one that I was looking at comes up to like where the shower thing ends. So like it's nice and tall, have like towels, you know, then like toiletries and just things, you know. I think I will be investing in one of those, yeah, because like if I then have like a clean, nice, you know, surface area, I think I'd then come in here a little bit less like, this is a shithole, you know. Clean room, clean mind. And currently it's giving. Pillow wise, I've got 2 cushions and 4 pillows like down there to sort of like get rid of. But like, where do you put pillows? Can I take them to the tip? Can I donate them to charity? Would charity take them? Especially like ones I haven't used. Like there's 2 that I definitely have never used before. And then I've also got like picture frames, duvet sets that are like complete again, like barely used. And then I've got like some throws and stuff as well that I've been in there for so long. And like, again, hoarder. Abby's gone, well, I need 5 throws. What do you mean? Of course I do. When I forgot these existed. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Abby in 2021 and 2022 just got really happy about the fact that she like lived in a house and just wanted to buy loads of stuff because she didn't have stuff. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, it's going. It's going. Can you sell rugs? Not rugs. Can you sell throws on Vinted? Or like duvet sets? Is that a thing? Do people buy those? Don't know, but I'm tempted by it. It'd be quite heavy though. Don't know. I'm gonna investigate. I don't know whether to now continue on. The other cupboards are like longer jobs, so I might stop that here and do some more tomorrow.
That's a lot more for the Conservatives than
Oh my
was projected.
god, yeah.
They were projected like 100, 110. That is
Look
huge.
at that.
I thought there'd be less Conservatives, but actually there's more reform,
Yeah.
slightly more Tories than expected, a few less Lib Dems.
And Lib Dems on 61 seats.
That's still big for them.
God, that's 410.
Yeah, when
like
you-
this
when you
isn't.
see them
So
together,
sorry. Exit poll. What does that mean for someone that's
like-
not? That's me.
The exit poll is like run by a company on behalf of all the broadcasters, pulling in every bit of data, and they are usually incredibly accurate. I think it was like 2010 or 2014, 15, they were spot on, down to the seat. But yeah.
That's wild. Green with 2 seats.
And the exit poll predicted the hung parliament that we had a few years ago with the Tories as well.
I can't believe Green only got 2. But I know so many people online that have...
Their overall vote share
Yeah.
is about 5-6% nationally, so they're spread so far.
Actually,
Take away like 40 Lib Dem seats, take away 10 of these, and Conservatives are on 200. These guys would be just under
Still,
3.
like double. Do you know what I mean? Double. That's wild.
Look at the Labour.
I
That's
said,
Andy Burnham, the Mayor of Manchester.
Me and Guy went round his auntie's earlier, and I was saying that I really want to be in one of the, it's not a warehouse, like I want to be in like our constituency, and I want to do like, I want to count the vote in one year, because I think that would be so fun. I bet the energy is wild.
Look at all the different counts in the background.
Yeah, and the amount of people all just sat around the table, like where do you go to count? Where do you go?
You think as well, certain places in the UK, there's a few offshore things, I think, and they have to like ship the ballots over and count them. I don't know how it works. I might be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure they have to ship some of the ballots from really obscure places to be able to be counted centrally.
Oh my god!
So like all of our votes will all be shipped off now to like 1 or maybe 2 central locations and all counted.
Good morning, happy Friday. We woke up to a Labour government this morning, and I mean that was quite exciting. I woke up at about 6 AM randomly and looked, and it said Labour has won. I was like, bloody hell, that's wild. Our MP seems quite nice, bless him. So, you know, we shall see. I'm hoping that obviously there will come change. I hope old Keir Starmer turns this ship around, but you know what? Honestly, who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. I started doing a bit of a declutter, doing a bit of an Amy Astrid, like I said, I kind of needed to. What did I do? When Guy was out the other night, I cleaned out a bunch of drawers for him to actually use in our dresser in our bedroom, because like, to be fair, like he doesn't really need the space, he's said that already, but like I need to get rid of things. Like I've just got too many things, and I've realised like I just kind of tend to put things away and I don't like deal with it, and it just like gets put away. That's why the cupboard to my left here is in a bit of a state. I definitely, like, we're going through that this weekend. That'll be fine. We're going through the kitchen cupboards as well this weekend. That'll also be fine then afterwards, but it's just a bit of a mess. And I'm starting off with my bedroom because I'm out of the way then, so Guy can work. Guy can also then help me get rid of things that we definitely don't require in the cupboard and the cupboards in the kitchen. So I might film a couple of little bits in my bedroom. Like I said, last night, for some reason, I was getting ready for bed, and then I heard that Guy was like still listening to a little bit of the general election downstairs. Oh, I'll just kind of like get on with a little bit of decluttering upstairs until Guy comes up. We got into bed at 1:15. Oh, and I don't even know what time we ended up going to bed in the end, but like I said, then I got up at 6, saw the news, and then I've just been up not since 6, because like then I'd only have 4 hours sleep, and I can't function on 4 hours of sleep, unfortunately. That just doesn't happen for me. I need to have my 8 hours, so I got up at 10, which is annoying, but also obviously I needed it. And actually the stuff that I did last night I would have done this morning. So, do you know, some people are night owls and some people are morning birds. Like, I'm a night owl sometimes. I can be a bit of both. It depends if I've had my 8 hours. So yes, I've actually moved around a little bit of my bedroom. Not the entire thing. Don't you worry. I know that's a massive Taurus trait. However, I have not done the entire thing. I've just moved. I'll show you upstairs in a minute anyway, but I literally went through like all of my, you know, like PR bits, old makeup stuff, skincare that I definitely want to use, stuff that I want to like give to my friends and family, and then you know, and like my clothes as well, like my drawers, I've gone through all of those and gone, well, this summer you haven't like worn any of that, you're not going to, let's get rid of it, or like donate it or sell it, like whatever you need to do with it. And it feels just like a lot better in my brain. Like my brain just feels so cleansed. It feels stunning. So I'll show you what the state currently looks like and we can go from there. Are you ready to see the state of my room? This is it. I have moved the dresser. It used to be along that way. It's now going along that way. And this now holds all of my makeup and hair bits. I've also got a little bit up here. That's like my daily bits that I use every single day. And this is actually all organised. It looks so like, but it is organised. We've got makeup, hair, more hair bits, moisturisers, hair accessories like my bows that I love, scrunchies, clips, hair tools, and then like new skincare stuff that I definitely want to use, and then eyeshadow palettes that I don't really reach for, but like for events and things like that, if I require a specific eyeshadow, it's in there. Also, I don't know if any of you are interested to know, but this is the hair dye that I use on my hair when I decide that I want to dye it. I definitely need to do this actually quite soon, because I think, you know, you guys have probably seen my hair. My roots are definitely coming through. That is required at some point. And then we have this gigantic piles of tops. You're just on top of a little Soldier Gennaro pot, but now you're flashing, so you're probably going to run out soon. But this is like short sleeve tops. I was going to say no sleeve tops, and then like these ones which are just short sleeve, and then long sleeves, nice tops, all sorts of tops. So I need to go through those and put them back in here. I need to just be a little bit more with them, because there's definitely some that like I haven't worn, or that can be kind of like demoted to pajama top, but that also, like I don't need any more pajamas, so they can go, or you know, we'll see. That's gonna be my plan of action. And then I also need to sort out these bottom drawers as well, because I've just got random miscellaneous items in here, like makeup bags, like these old Shein bags that I used to use as like packing cubes almost, for like, you know, like wet bikinis, or just like, so they're just all in together. And the traveling stuff, tripod cases, vintage parcel bags, mailing bags, and then just like old boxes. You know when like you buy an iPhone and you keep the packaging? Tell me why you have to. I don't know why, but I have it. I have my AirPod case in there from when I bought that. Why do I have them? It's taking up valuable space. My self-employed stuff, my payment slips from like when I used to work at Tesco's, my first job that I used to work at, all in there. And yeah, they just need a little bit of a bit of an organisation actually, because there isn't any, apart from obviously the short tops, the normal t-shirts, and then the long sleeve section. The rest of this is just like a remix of random things. And then once that's done, we'll tackle this. But that is a future Abby problem. I don't know if you guys see, whenever I sit at my window, there's like a cube unit behind me, and that was so just like, that pained me as well. And I've now put it over there, and we've got, oh hang on, I'll show you. So here is a lot more organised. We've got all of my tans in here. This is my nail stuff. This is beauty stuff that I definitely want to use at some point. This is just the packaging of my A Court of Thorn and Roses books that will be going back in there once I get them back from my auntie. This I don't know what to do with. And then this is like little travelling bits. Like there's not loads in there, but there's just like, you know, little mini shampoos and things that you take when you go travelling. Nothing else has changed layout wise, but it just looks a lot longer and bigger when I did it this way. I suppose because there's nothing there now, it just looks a lot better. Anyway, gotta get on with that now.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed.
Sorry guys, I hate to tell you this, but you can actually see part of my carpet now. That is glorious. This little pile is to go to the little donation bin things. What are they called? Donation things. That's the little vintage pile beginning that needs to go into the wardrobe, and this is things that need to go into like the bathroom, downstairs drawer, you know, miscellaneous little silly items. God. I hate to tell you all this, but you can actually see carpet in my wardrobe. Do you want to see it? Excuse me, there's actually carpet visible down there. And a little bit down there. I think I'm going to whack them actually up here. This is like my autumn winter stuff and like knits and stuff, and I don't want to start sifting through that. That's a future Abby problem. That's for like September, October Abby. And then these are all like my swimsuits and stuff. And then this is the final sort of vintage pile. It's not too big, and some of it's already uploaded, so it's just a case of getting a photo. I think this bag is the one that needs to be uploaded, and I've got like some shoes and stuff as well.
The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it.
There's like one jumper in here. I don't know why that's in here. This is my bikini and swimsuit set, like collection. I'm gonna quickly go through this and get rid of a bunch of these. Good afternoon, it's Saturday, and I hate to tell you this, guys, but we are actually minimalists in this household now. I can actually say that we are minimalists because the amount of cupboards and drawers that are empty in this household are ridiculous. Me and Guy absolutely blitzed the downstairs. I'll show you like some quick clips over the top of this so you can see the befores and afters. I wish I had gotten before and after clips because it would have been so satisfying to look back on and just see like how much stuff we did have. It's all currently on the kitchen floor. Like, let's not get that twisted. It's not all gone away this afternoon because we didn't have enough time. We were going to my mum and dad's for like a little barbecue, except it was pissing it down with rain. We did it inside, and dad like went and did the barbecue and he brought stuff inside. But yeah, no, and this afternoon I've literally just come home, had a nap because I'm absolutely knackered. But yeah, I'll show you the downstairs, like the amount of cupboard space we now have available. And it's like, well, what did we have in there before? I'll tell you what, crap, just random crap. We've got a pile of like 3 or 4 bags that we're gonna donate tomorrow. It is Sunday tomorrow, so I don't know if it's gonna be more of a Monday job. And then we've got a pile that just needs to go in the bin. We've got a bunch of like bin bags of stuff that like is gonna go to the recycling centre tomorrow. We've booked an appointment, and then we've got a whole section for recycling, which is also gonna go to a recycling centre. Like, oh my days, there's just stuff everywhere on the floor. But it's gonna feel so sensational once it's done, like fantastic. And then I've got like piles here as well. I've got piles, guys, diagnosed with piles. I've got piles of stuff that I'm going to list on Vinted as well. So if you guys are watching this now, it'll probably be up. Feel free to go and check out some of my bits on my Vinted. I'll link it down below. And yeah, I think that's everything. I think I'm going to leave my vlog here. I hope you enjoyed. I don't even know what this vlog was, I won't lie, but thank you ever so much for watching the entire thing if you've made it this far. I'll catch you next week. Have a fab week, and I'll see you same time again next week. See you later. Bye.